Welcome, everyone, to another edition of West Coast POPCast. On today's show, we're going to recap the week in wrestling. We got news and rumors. We got some talking points from Knock. We're going to play Secret Santa. Of course, we got Promo School. And today is the day that Eric is going to be doing a giveaway drawing. We got all that and more as episode 36 kicks off now. Welcome to episode 36. My name is Zach. This is the West Coast Popcast. We got Knock and Eric here. Eric, how are you doing today?
A-okay. Ready to give away some prizes.
Yeah. Knock, how about you?
I'm doing good, man. Check out our latest predictions videos and let's have a good show.
All right. So, yes, TLC is going on right now. The Tender Loving Care pay-per-view that WWE has oversaturated. Let us know what you think about that pay-per-view in the comments, as we will be watching it later tonight, maybe. So let's get into the recap. Let's get into Monday Night Raw, and let's get out of it. It sucked. I really don't even want to talk about it. There's a reason why it was one of the lowest rated episodes of all time, and it was just awful.
Yeah.
So sad.
I will say the one thing I did watch was the Sheamus versus AJ Styles match, and that was a saving grace, but couldn't save the whole show.
Yeah. It was almost like a tease. It was a great match, and then everything else was just so boring.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go into AEW. Knock, did you catch Dynamite?
I did catch Dynamite. Good show. So here's my thing with the Sting. I love the Sting stuff, but I think they're overdoing it now at this point, honestly. What do you guys think about Dynamite?
It was okay. It wasn't nothing to write home about. I don't like how Sting is kind of Orange Cassidy in that 1 week he's cool, he doesn't care. Next week he's trying, so I don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know the direction that they're going with Sting. I don't know if they're just slow burning to a Derby match or whatever it is, but it's odd.
You know, they could be slow burning to a nice blood and guts match. War Games. Imagine Sting in his 60s in a War Games match against Team Taz.
There's one thing I get up and laugh at every time, or I guess this episode when Sting came out. So you got Taz, and you got 3 active, young, amazingly talented wrestlers. But Sting comes out, and everyone's like, "Okay, wait, let's not fuck with this guy. Let's get out of here."
Grandpa said, "Get off his lawn. We better listen."
Oh man. I know Eric's favorite team is out here, our new up and coming favorite team, the Acclaimed. I like their segment this time, their promo before coming out to their match. It was well done.
It was. It was my favorite match, though.
Yeah. Sorry. I just can't believe they said cuck on TNT, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh man. What else is there?
Matt Hardy teasing the heel turn again with Private Party. I don't understand the pairing of these 3. If this is what they're going to do right off the bat.
Yeah, they might as well just turn them. Just go ahead and do it. This part is not working because we barely see him for this like actively develop. So just go ahead and do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it all happens on BTE.
Yeah, which I haven't watched in like 2 months.
Right. I mean, to give Matt some credit, he kind of did a good promo on BTE with Private Party, where he's like kind of blaming them, trying to gaslight them. But again, you're not seeing it on TV, so who cares?
All right, well, let's go to the big announcement here. They had a nice video package that Cody was motioning to the cameraman to do his moves. They announced via a little package that they're getting a Christmas present in there. Cody and Brandy are officially having a child.
Yeah. Congrats to them.
As a kid, I used to be so jealous of Jaden Smith. I was like, I want Will Smith to be my dad. Now I'm going to be so jealous of this kid.
Yeah. The Rhodes generation continues.
Yeah, it does. The only the thing I was mentioning was, if you notice at the end, he motions to the cameraman to pan down to the dog.
That's
just kind of funny.
Just
the little
reshoot
things.
it.
Right. It was a nice package. I'm really happy for him.
Yeah.
What else happened on AEW?
Looks like Pac isn't stranded.
Oh, yeah.
Odd choice to stay here for the holidays, but
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get him next week, I think. And Ray Phoenix is going to be against Kenny, so that should be good.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, man.
Any thoughts on the squash match for Kenny and Janela?
It worked. I didn't like it. I was like, damn, they're really burying Janela. But I think he got enough in to still have Kenny be strong, but him not be completely buried.
True.
Yeah, it worked. It got Kenny more over. That's the whole point.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else on Dynamite?
The women, Evilise Diamante. Did you like that match, Zach?
Not really. I mean, I didn't hate it. It just bored me.
Oh,
I don't know. It was fine. I really like the
Yeah.
Thunder Rosa bit with Britt Baker.
Yeah, that was cool. So continue that. Johnny Hungy had him. I can't do it. The meat man.
I hate to say it. I'm a meat man mark now. I am a fan. I am on board.
Oh my gosh.
You won
Jumping
me
shit
over.
with all of you guys on board now.
Man, I really wanted them to win that match. I'm surprised they gave it to Private Party, but
Yeah,
but they can go in the ring. Those three work well together.
they do. They had a really nice sequence. Like the German stunner, then the rollover pin. It was
Yeah.
really cool to see. They did it in such quick motion.
Yeah, I'll give it to them.
I won't. Let's move on to NXT over on USA. This was another kind of decent NXT show. The Way with the Garganos and Austin Theory and Indy Hartwell are proving to be a faction to be dealt with. Also, let's see here. Karrion Kross had a squash match against Desmond Troy, and a new number one contender, Kyle O'Reilly, beat Pete Dunne, and he will face Finn Balor.
I'm not mad at that at all.
Not mad at it, but I'd love to hear what Triple H told them. Like, okay, we're gonna give you this rematch. Just don't fuck each other up this time. We can't take that.
Yeah. Any shot O'Reilly takes it off Balor?
Nah.
I think there'll be interference this time.
Is that so? Wait, so that match is next week. Is that going against anything Dynamite has planned? Is that like their special?
I think one of their bashes, like the holiday bash, probably.
I think it's
Okay.
going on their New Year's Evil. And I think
Okay.
it's on the 6th of January.
Okay, so there's New Year's bash that Dynamite's doing.
Then that might be a clean match. Then I don't think they ever want to.
You think so?
With it. Like do a dirty finish. Like when they're going against AEW special.
Yeah, there's just so many guys involved in it, like Karrion Kross being back. I can kind of see him getting in there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But Dynamite next week going to be at 10 p.m. So that's going to be a hit in ratings, I think.
True.
Yeah, ratings across the board were down this week from all shows.
Yeah.
And yeah, that will be on January 6th at NXT New Year's Evil, which also feature Priest versus Cross.
That's going to be a match.
Yeah.
I wonder if they were facing the Indies.
I don't know.
Probably. Yeah.
Anything else that you took away from NXT this week?
Storm actually beating Ripley. That's a big win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like they're really building for Ripley and Gonzalez.
Yeah. Which I got to say, give Raquel her respect.
Do they have anything else other than New Year's Evil that they could put those two in a match? Just to kind of, or are they just going to probably do that and give it a gimmick? Which I'm fine with.
Yeah, I think it's going to give it a gimmick.
Yeah, I think so. It'll probably just be that.
All right, give that match some time on the card, and I think it could be match of the night.
Could be.
Yeah. I'm surprised. I thought Ripley would be gone after War Games, but we'll see what she's up to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Probably won't be visiting a piercing pagoda in the mall anytime soon, that's for sure. All right, let's move on to Friday night SmackDown. Did you guys catch SmackDown at all?
I did. Owens is doing great work. Him and Roman, I like the back and forth. But I think SmackDown, for me, honestly, these past few weeks has really dropped from like being such a big lead over Raw. It's not that much different.
I mean, yeah, Vince is over there now, so
Yeah.
he's really getting hands-on with SmackDown.
Yeah. Sami and Big E, I like the Sami Awards segment. That was fun.
Oh, yeah, that was
but it's
good.
just, don't just make them a part of the show and then throw them in like an 8-man tag on the kickoff for TLC.
Right.
Yeah. I did like Street Profits getting the win, retaining. I like Rude and Ziggler, but keep the belts on Street Profits. They're like the main people here. I like to see. They're exciting for me to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think they'll keep it for a while. They have a lot of positivity backstage.
Yeah, I think they're walking into Mania again with them.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Well, different color this time, I guess.
Oh man.
Also, a decent match between Belair and Bayley. I really dug that match. I think that was the match of the night on SmackDown, and they are making Bayley still look strong and putting a good shine on Bianca.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just remembered why I hated this episode. The biggest travesty in wrestling history occurred. Otis pinned Nakamura. Nakamura said, I apologize on behalf of WWE Creative. You should never lose to this man.
Anytime you wonder what kind of company, what kind of promotion they run, just remember that Otis beat Nakamura.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, that's SmackDown. I think it's going on cruise control. I think WWE is going on cruise control until the Rumble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But like you said, good stuff between Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
All right. NXT UK. I checked this one out. This one, it showed Kaylee Ray take a win again and just kind of basically telling the locker room that no one is going to be able to beat her. A-Kid is going to be challenging Walter. So we can look forward to that. And what else happened here? Rampage Braun took another victory over, and also Gallus. Gallus beat the Hunt. I didn't really know Gallus was still like in full effect after all that stuff that went down, but
Honestly,
they are.
Yeah.
So
They really gotta go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say they really gotta find someone for Kaylee Ray to contend with. I feel like that's one thing she's really missing, a proper contender.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So hang on. So A-Kid won the tournament and he has a title, and now he's going after another, like the main title.
I think it's just a match. I missed the segment. When I rewound it on the network, it played back all weird, so I didn't get to see the full thing. But then they announced during the beginning of the next match that those two are going to face each other.
Okay. That's interesting. I mean, I don't know how you go to. It must suck to fight Walter after Ilya, because that match was damn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's legendary.
best of luck to him.
And then, what's his name? Trent Seven announced he's going to be taking some time off. He's got to figure stuff out. So I don't know if he's going to get repackaged or if he's going to come back just as a big old heel or what's going to happen with him. But that was a little segment on the show as well.
Yeah, I caught that actually. I think he's coming back as a heel.
Yeah.
It's a shame. I like him the way he is. I just wish he'd win more.
Yeah. Oh, and it looks like, it is for the title. He will be facing Walter for the title.
Okay.
Sometime.
Maybe we could look at this. Like Walter's had so many great matches. He could be the next great match in this series. So
yeah. I see what Dragunov is doing some soul searching or something.
yeah, I don't know what the heck's going on there.
I don't know. I really got to get back to NXT UK faithfully. It's a damn good show.
It is, and it's one of those shows that so like on SmackDown, I noticed that the cheering was too loud. Like they need to turn that down because it's almost matching the volume of when there's a live crowd. So now it's not going to be as special when you hear that live crowd on SmackDown because it's going to be at the same volume.
Yeah.
So when you watch NXT UK and ROH, it's just unique. They know what they're doing without a crowd.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so just got to do the work.
Yep. And speaking of ROH on there, it was just I don't know if this episode was supposed to take place before or after Final Battle, but I think they just threw some filler matches in there for the show this week because they did have Final Battle going on this weekend. So ROH was just kind of a filler, but that's fine.
Yeah. Gotta say, Omega appearing on two different shows in one night. He's going to be in a Final Resolution also on six-man tag match. So that'd be cool to see. I'm going to watch that actually.
Yeah, it should be a good match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, pairing them. You know.
Yeah. got all this built up story. Use it. Don't just dance around it like some people. But
You see anybody else joining the Good Brothers and Kenny?
Maybe Moose, but I don't think anyone on the roster I can see would do that. Would be a good fit. But Moose, I think could work.
Yeah. I keep saying Marty's names. I just want him to pop up somewhere, but Marty.
Yeah, he's doing nothing, man. This would be the perfect time for him to return too.
And like he's active on social media. He posts like pictures of himself in his ring gear and stuff. So he's not gone. He's not in hiatus.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Man, I forgot about that guy.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens with this crossover. One of the rumors is that most of this is just leading up to Don Callis's contract being up and then going over to AEW officially.
That'll be interesting.
But
I hope they do a little more. I hope we get those crossover matches.
I think we will. I think with Don Callis in AEW, he knows how to maneuver everything for a longer period of time.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else watch anything else this week?
No, this was a slow week for me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, very slow.
Hey, Raw burns me the hell out.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump into some news and rumors. I'll run down what I got, and then you guys can hit me up with what you got. So first off, according to Raj Giri of WrestlingInc.com, Triple H is forming a new NXT. It's going to be kind of a lesser show, more of a farm system type thing with Gabe Sapolsky, and he is a former ECW guy. So this is going to be kind of more around what NXT was on the network when it started and not what it is on USA. You guys got any feelings about this?
I think it's dope. They have such a large roster. It'd be good for someone to get a little few more work, in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
At first I was like, I don't care. Like I was neutral about it. And now I realize I don't like it.
Okay.
I mean, it's going to do great things for the people who don't get on NXT. It's going to be great for them. So in that sense, I'm cool with it. But I still see NXT as a training program. Like you still have to get to NXT before you get to the main roster.
Mm-hmm.
So I say with this, you have to make NXT like a main brand. It doesn't have to be a part of like the Raw, SmackDown, because like the gritty feeling we get from NXT. But the world champion needs to be recognized as a world champ.
Yeah,
right.
Because the show's even called NXT for NXT. It's like saying it's the D League for the NBA or the D League for the D League. Is that what this is? Like, I don't know.
I think this is supposed to be more like what NXT was on the network crossed with Tough Enough. Because I think what I'm hearing is there's going to be training segments in there as well. So it's not just going to be match after match after match.
As long as it's not like a game show NXT, then. But
no, it's supposed to be more like I can't think of the UFC show, but it's supposed to be more along the lines of you're learning how these people learn.
Yeah, I think I get what you mean because Santino Bros does a series like that on their channel where it's the students wrestling matches and you just to wrestle. It's not like a storyline thing; it's just to wrestle. So I get it. It's just I don't know. It's training for the train. I just don't think it's for the TV show.
The Ultimate Fighter. Is that what you're talking about? Zach,
yeah.
UFC? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see.
All right. Reports after these horrendous Raw ratings that USA is furious with WWE about it. They want more adult content,
Good.
not as like the Godfather kind of adult, more like more like scary stuff with the Fiend and a little more. They didn't use the word violence. I should have wrote it down, but more like adult stuff in that realm.
Yeah.
So expect the Royal Rumble to be a reset for WWE all around. All right, Matt Riddle, his contract is up in August, and he apparently agreed verbally to a 3-year deal, which will see him get about $400,000 a year and an extra $50K if he goes to do Saudi shows. If I were him, I would demand in my contract that I do get a Goldberg match.
Yeah.
If you're putting your name on that company's line for another 3 years, I do that. Make sure you get something out of it.
Or at the very least, a Brock Lesnar match.
Yes. A match. I'd take that. I'd take that over the Goldberg match, actually.
Yeah.
I would for sure, too. You get a better match out of that.
And maybe even, like, he has to have some kind of control over it. Like, because if you don't and you let Goldberg or Brock they take that match, you're getting squashed.
Yep.
Ask John Moxley.
Yep. All right, on Impact, Madison Rain is leaving. She's going to be taking a non-wrestling job, so she will be off commentary with her husband.
Wow.
Coming up soon.
Okay.
Good.
And Maria Kanellis is back with ROH. She is going to be heading the Experience. That is a Facebook group that lets fans share their thoughts and opinions. Wow, genius idea, ROH, by the way. So they want to know what you think of outside talents coming in and challenging people, who you should be getting title shots, and what match stipulations should happen in ROH. Shortly after this announcement, Maria Kanellis announced that she is again pregnant.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That's them too.
Damn, they're like bunnies.
Hey, once
It's
you
that
get the health
quarantine.
insurance.
Damn. Good for them.
So this sounds like a horrible idea to me, just based on comment sections in articles. Do you guys have any opinions or any positive spins on this?
I'll let you answer that, dog.
Eric.
I can't think of anything else.
All right, let's move on. AEW filed trademarks for AEW Dark, and what could be the name of their next show, AEW Elevation.
Oh man, they got to come up with some better names. I'm sorry. What the heck is that?
If it's for the youngsters, then I'm cool with it. But I don't know. Yeah, that's a weak name.
Oh man.
So that's their second TV show that's like they say what it's going to be yet.
No, they just this is just from trademarks that they filed. That it's just speculation that that's what it could be.
Well, at least they're working on something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all I got. You guys got any news or rumors?
Just watch out for spoilers. A lot of the AEW Dynamite episode coming up this week has been on the internet. It's gonna be a big February show, so that's really cool. Hopefully they can have a crowd by then, but or a bigger crowd.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all I pretty much saw this week.
Let's see. Zach covered the USA thing. So I just want to start this one off. This is kind of a discussion, just kind of see which side of the fence you're on. So JR has got some heat with the boys in the back.
Yes.
For talking about the spot. I mean, I hate the spot too. I've always hated this spot since the first time I've seen it. But I guess I never verbalized it. But it's a spot where everyone just gets together, for friends and foes alike, as JR says.
Yeah.
And they catch one guy just jumping off the top rope. That spot makes no sense to me logically.
I agree with him because I always felt confused. I'm like, wait, he's hitting his partner. Why is he doing this? So
Right.
I agree.
It makes no sense.
Especially when it's big groups of guys. A guy like, I don't know, 10, 15 feet away all of a sudden falls.
Yeah, that too. Like a lot of times you miss some people and they just fall for no reason. It looks bad.
Right. So Brandon Cutler, people are kind of making fun of him now because
He was
Brandon
getting
Cutler,
roasted.
yeah, he was smart to JR, and then he wasn't in this tag match, which it's not because of that. It's because Wardlow had family issues.
Yeah.
But which side of the fence are you guys on? Are you on Cutler's side? Do you think JR's out of touch? Everything's going perfectly fine, or you guys think the spots?
I'm conflicted because I do believe JR's out of touch, but on this case, he's spot on. That spot just doesn't make sense. I get it, like the Lucha Libre style. Like I've seen this in like AAA, because how they do their style, I could be okay with that. But when I'm watching a match and like they're fighting like in an American style, and then all of a sudden like they're doing this move and everyone's there, it kind of takes me out of it. And then nowadays too, the Tower of Doom one also, that one gets to me. It was cool back to see like 10 years ago or 15 years ago when they were doing it in like TNA and stuff. But now that you're hitting your opponent and everyone's doing it, it takes me out of it sometimes.
Yeah, it's like a circus act move. I don't really dig it at all either. It just makes no sense, and it's done so frequently. I'm with JR on this one.
I agree. Yeah, I get it. Like once a year, maybe, and if you do it organically, if you could set the spot organically, but
yeah,
when everyone just somehow ends up outside, and you can kind of see some people like, "Hey, man, get ready, the spot's coming."
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's my thing. That you hit it spot on. It has to be organic. Like other moves, like Roman Reigns drive by, or when Baron Corbin slides out the ring, comes back in. It just feels so forced to be that. Like it doesn't feel organic, so it takes me out of it. So it's in the same boat for me with those type of moves.
Yeah, or Braun running around the ring doing the
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's the JR news. Speaking of Mike Bennett earlier, he is out. I believe he announced earlier today. He's got a hairline fracture in his ankle. He's gonna be out for 6 weeks, which kind of bad timing. He was working on some stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's coming back.
But maybe that's why he got injured. He was just doing too much. And one I found most interesting this week, WWE writers were asked to make a list of wrestlers they thought were underutilized. And universally, names that appeared on almost every list: Cesaro,
Yep.
Chad Gable,
Yep.
Carmella,
Eh.
and
So Corey Graves is back.
yeah, just sneaking in, writing the name on every list. And Peyton Royce.
Yes.
Yeah. So where's her big push? What was the point of breaking them up?
There was no point whatsoever.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Billie Kay on her own is doing fine, but that's a pretty solid list. I mean, other than the Carmella thing, because she's getting her push.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I'll hold out judgment on that until we see after she loses to Sasha. She's not being Sasha. I'll see what they do after. If they continue to use her, then okay. But I feel like she could disappear after this again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like she's safe. I think she's doing the pretty blonde gimmick, which Vince loves. As long as she's pretty and blonde, she's safe. But that's all I've got for news this week.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, last thing I just want to mention on NXT UK that I forgot to. Nice package promoting Ben Carter.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
He is coming soon. We just don't know when. But it was Regal and Seth Rollins and a couple other people putting him over.
Yeah. He might be a big thing. He might be whatever their secondary championship is, the Heritage Championship. He might get that soon.
Yeah, I can see them pushing him to be the guy to take the belt off Walter.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I got. So that means it is time. I don't have a drum roll handy here, but drum roll because Eric is going to be doing this giveaway.
All right. So here's the deal. I went through every single comment that we've ever gotten on this channel, because like I said last week, some of you guys don't have your profiles set to public. I got as many people as I could for this. So even if you haven't subscribed to us, we said that was like our number one criteria. I decided if you took the time to comment on our videos, you were worth getting a gift. So we've got people who might not even be subscribers on here. But here are the rules. I have given everyone who's eligible a number. I've got a random number generator. We are going to pick for your number. 2 cups are going to go out to anyone, but 1 special golden cup is going out to a day 1 follower, someone who's been there with us from the very beginning. Without further ado, let us get this going. This
Edit in the drum roll.
This is going to be from one of the general cups. We're doing the number right now. Number 18. Let's see who that is. Agent Shepard. Someone who's actually on our day 1 list. So that's pretty cool.
Nice.
Okay.
Also, I forgot to say, as I said before in the comments when we first announced this contest, it's only eligible right now for people in the United States, just so we can make sure we get it done smoothly. So I'm going to do a backup drawing in case Agent Shepard is not eligible for this cup. All right, I've got the backup. I won't be saying who it is, just in case.
Okay.
Now, going for the second General Cup. Number 36, and that is another day 1, Big Dog Entertainment.
Hey.
All right.
This is rigged. That's a Justice League number.
I was about to say. Remember, you get rewarded when you're part of the Justice League. And now, this is for the day 1s. This. There's a reason that your name isn't in the pool, either of your names, because you're not part of the Justice League. If you were, you would have found your way in there.
You get a Dakota ring and a.
Oh man!
All right, for the Golden Cup, this one only goes out to a select few, the day 1s. Here we go. Number. Nope, that's not they won.
Good. Anyone but that April person.
I was hoping for for April. I really was, but this one goes to Dane. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, dude. Russ Mitchell.
Okay, yeah, I seen him.
One of the early ones. Congratulations. So all in all, to Agent Shepard, to Dangerous Mitchell, and I wrote it down.
Big Dog Entertainment.
Thank you. Big Dog Entertainment.
So he don't even care about you. It doesn't matter.
I'm trying to find his number. That's what I'm doing.
That's your leader. That's your HR.
There we go.
Justice League.
So I will be connecting with you three at some point when this episode goes live to reach out to you so we can get this prize to you. Thank you to everyone who subscribed. Thank you to everyone who tried to get in this. We will be doing this again sometime in the future with more prizes.
Hey, Knock, you know what I bet he sends with the cups?
What was that?
You know what he probably will send with those cups?
What was that?
A bill for the cups.
Yeah, the bill's going to you guys. That's where it's going.
All right, that was awesome. Thank you, Eric, for that. Thank you, Pre-K with Shae, for providing these awesome cups, and hopefully we'll be doing another drawing and giveaway pretty soon.
Yes.
All right, Knock, coming up now. You got some talking points.
I do. Watching wrestling this week, I come up with some ideas here. And first one for this week. Who was it again this week who did something crazy? Oh yeah. So the Acclaimed. You see them on AEW Dynamite right now. They're rapping, they're doing some good stuff. They look good in the ring. They're in shape, all that good stuff. But I forget his name. I think it's Max Caster. The one who's mainly rapping. He was one of the sisters in the Bobby Lashley segment years ago with Sami Zayn, which is awful. And we've seen some awful gimmicks that are just given to people. Me and Eric, you know the main one we know. Yeah. But so my question is there anything in wrestling you should say no to? Just don't do it, even though you should say yes to everything. Is there something you should say no to?
I think you should say no to something that you think is going to hurt you professionally. So, like when we said Riddle should put in his contract that he should fight Goldberg or Lesnar, like that's something to add legitimacy to his name if he leaves. Yeah, so he goes and does, not that it really harmed Moxley because it's the WWE system, but this way he can leave knowing that he's not going to get jobbed out or looking like a weak performer. But, like I wouldn't do anything that I don't believe is right, because WWE has done some racist gimmicks in the past, obviously. Yep. And I wouldn't do anything like that Bobby segment, because I just wouldn't agree to it. I just don't like stuff like that because it looks bad on me. Again, it's your name on there. Like you're the person doing it.
Yeah. And as you see, like, nowadays, like when you eventually do make it, they will find these videos. Like, I didn't know that was him until I seen someone find the video. They found video of Ricky Starks or in MJF. Not that they were bad videos, but like they will find these videos of you at doing your stuff. Mm-hmm. So, what about you, Eric?
So this is tough. First of all, I'm gonna say I'm kind of going the opposite direction, because there've been some very weird gimmicks, but I can kind of see the benefit to saying yes, only because we know someone. Who has, I'm not going to say his name, but he had a gimmick we wouldn't say yes to. A very comedic gimmick. I'm not talking about the security guard one. And it got him opportunities. He got to talk with a lot of wrestlers, and he's proud of the gimmick. Again, we wouldn't do it. That's just to tell you how weird it is. So I don't know. Sometimes I can see the appeal of it. Like you hope it works out for the best, but if you go home and you look yourself in the mirror and you're like, I can't believe I did that, then it's not worth it. Just say no.
Yeah, if it's something you feel you can own, then like that guy Eric's talking about, I agree with that, because he did get a lot of stuff. He was able to train with a very important person. And like wrestling, like when you try to make it, there's a lot about like favors. Like, me and Eric, we would set up the ring for people and then we'd train with them. So, and you can see a lot of experience to have these talks. So there's a whole bunch of favors when you're first starting out. So it's really hard to say no to certain things, but Like everything racist, anything like truly demeaning.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
Hmm.
yeah.
I've turned down like totally small parts, but doing like clan members or like a skinhead
Yeah.
role, I've turned those down. I won't do that. I don't want to put that stuff out there in the world. And also, if someone's putting together like something to show like a classroom of kids, like these are what racists look like, and they just take my like stock photo and put it on there. I don't want to be a part of that shit either.
Seriously, man.
Yeah.
You never know.
You never know. Yeah.
Anything like your future kid might be like, yeah, my dad did this. It's awkward. No.
But I will say this though, obviously not counting any racists or anything like that. But if I had a mask, I'd be more willing to do certain things.
Yeah, you'd be Retribution.
If no one ever find out, sure, I'll take that bullet.
I
You'll
mean,
notice your blue hair, Doc.
we still don't know who that guy was in Dark Order who was throwing those weak punches at Goldust or Dustin.
That's a hell of a point.
That's true.
Because if he had his mask off, he'd be done.
Yeah. Oh man. But I feel I kind of sympathize with the rapping dude, because imagine you take the time to go to WWE. I'm sure they don't tell you beforehand what you're going to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
How do you walk in there and then say no to, maybe it's not Vince, but like someone in that system?
That's a good point.
Mhm.
That's a hell of a point.
Yeah, you're already there. You're like, well, if I say no, I'm probably getting blacked.
And you get labeled difficult to work with and whatnot.
Yeah. I mean, that is part of the thing too. It's it's a specific way to do it to get you to say yes. Just like you said, you show up, they don't don't tell you what you're going to be doing until it's like ready for you to get dressed to do whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
So it's so difficult for you to process everything and just say no.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Supposedly, so many wrestlers just say, even if you do get like Vince, if you say no, he will somehow mind trick you into saying yes. Like, he's very convincing.
I can see that, sadly.
Yeah.
Oh man. The next one I had here was again watching AEW Dynamite this week. I don't know which versions of you guys saw it, but I got the version where the picture-in-picture I still was able to watch the show. And Daniels came out and he was just working the crowd, man. The match before, I think, was the big multi-man match, and the crowd had just been dead. He came out during his entrance, had his mic, doing his whole stick, and he was working them, and they were getting into it again. So my question was, is there a difference between being a good promo and knowing how to work a crowd? Because when I thought about it, I was like, Daniel was really good on the mic, but I don't remember him giving like a great promo like in my years of watching him. So that's where the question came from.
You could, if you disagree, please tell me, because I'm just gonna say Elias. I don't think he's good at promos, but he's damn good at working against a crowd.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good example, actually.
Yeah, that's true. I think for me, Moxley falls under the same umbrella as Elias. They both can talk, they both can say stuff, and they both can deliver, but I've heard everything that I said before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of Elias is when he's in the ring with Kevin Owens and he got booed for 5 minutes straight because of the sports team.
Right. Like, he's great at cheap heat, but it's not like it's cheap. It's not like substantial. You're not gonna give him 15 minutes to go out there and tell a story.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I like with Daniels too. Like, I'm trying to think back into like TNA stuff, and I don't like, I can picture him talking on the mic, but I can't remember any of his promos.
Exactly.
Whereas you get someone like Joe, like, man, you can go down the list of stuff I remember with Joe, but like Daniels knows how to do that to fire up a crowd. He knows the ins and the outs because he's been in the business so long.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and I would say too. I think there's a difference because, like I said, I can't think of anything Daniels has done promo wise where I was like, wow, that was amazing. I know he's had some good stuff. He's not bad on the mic, but he definitely knows how to work the crowd. But just promos, there's a difference for sure.
Right.
And that's why I think Cody's so good. I think Cody does both, honestly.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he especially like before pandemic, like when you watch like, the videos in between the segments with Cody, he's great.
Yeah.
That rapping dude, I should learn his name. It's like the fourth time.
His name's Kazarian. Put some fucking respect on him.
The heavy metal rebel. I think Max Caster. I think is his name. I think the other one I don't know.
Max Caster. The other guy is Anthony Bowens.
Yeah.
I haven't heard him do a promo yet. He just raps, which I mean I like it, but
I think that's going to be their shtick because the other guy does the promo.
Yeah.
Real quick, though, I gotta throw some shots here. I have Eric's gameplay in the background, man. I'm seeing a whole lot of mission failed. What the heck is going on?
Oh, for which one? That Back for Blood?
Yeah.
Listen, man, like I said, they were stress testing the servers. It was impossible to play that day.
Oh man, check out Eric's gameplay if you haven't already. But
Yeah, who's that guy bossing you around half the game?
oh my god, I went in there. I'm like, yo, this guy's a fucking commander. What's going on? And he scared the shit out of me too because he came on my sound bar. I was like, wait, sir, who is that?
Oh man.
Next up, Cyberpunk gameplay's got to come up.
Oh
Yes.
boy. All right. Good job on those talking points, man. I especially like that, especially because it relates to promo school and what we try to build for on there.
Yeah.
All right. So I put a post on my Facebook page, the Night of Survivor series. So they aired that package for Undertaker. It was a big package that was like 5 minutes long with Metallica in the background, if you guys remember that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I just took a video of it from my phone, from my TV, and it was maybe 10 seconds worth. Last night, WWE blocked that post, which I thought was
Cease
weird
and
because it took
desist.
so long. It's just very weird how that stuff gets tracked and blocked and everything else. I don't know, but we're joking around in the chat, and I just figured that it'd be funny to see if you guys have anyone who you think they would really mess up their name, or you think would be funny for if they got picked to go back to WWE or go over there, what they would screw up with their name. Because we're joking around in the chat about how they what did you say in there, Eric? Something about how like they ran out of their own people to police.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
you can lose your name.
Yeah, so we start joking around how like they're going to switch my name next. And so is there anyone that you guys think from another company that if they go over to WWE, Vince would totally demolish their name like he has done, or he gives people like a first and last name now instead of letting them have their own character, so they can control their merchandise for years to come?
Oh, he would demolish Miro Rusev.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh man.
It wouldn't even be funny.
I feel like I hate to say it, but I feel like Miro's got demolished himself. I miss Rusev.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, again, man, where does he shop? I thought like Gadzooks went out of business.
Oh man, that's that Lana wardrobe.
I think if Britt Baker went over, I think her last name would officially become Yankum.
Yeah,
Oh, they would do that.
they really would.
Just an unnecessary parallel. They would. Who else?
I mean, I hate to say, if they tried to change AJ Styles' name, I could see them changing Kenny Omega's.
Yep.
Just to what? Because they already have a KO.
It'd be like Peter Alpha.
Oh gosh. I mean, I hate to say it, but TNA butchered the Young Bucks. They called them Nick and Max. No, not even Nick. It was like something in Max Buck instead of like the actual names. It was
Like a
so
dollar
terrible.
store.
Yeah.
Oh man, who else is there? I don't know.
Max and Jeremy Buck.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Generation
Jeremy.
Me.
Yeah.
Wait, Jeremy?
Yeah, Nick was Jeremy Buck and then Matt was Max Buck.
That,
Like,
oh,
terrible.
I'm not cheering for anyone named Jeremy.
Like, come on. How are you gonna get that over?
Right.
So again, that ties into, if you're going to sign with a company, just know your resume and know that you need to be your own person. Like a lot of people, when they come over, I see someone like Carmella,
Yeah.
like if you're not really familiar with the business, or if you haven't been on the indies for a long time, making a name for yourself, like you got to make sure that WWE will not change your name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And an
Yeah,
easy way
I
to,
think
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say like the Mella's money is cool, but like I don't know. I think it would have been cool to get her own name over. She could have done that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I get the feeling, give it a month, we're gonna start calling Keith Lee just Lee.
I have a feeling. Yeah, I could see that.
What have they done with him?
Yeah.
Brody Lee, maybe they might butcher him if he went back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just call him bro. Put him with Riddle.
What was did Matt Riddle do something stupid on Raw with the bro thing? God, there was some
More bro nuts.
Oh gosh, why is that a thing?
Because Vince McMahon's a fucking child.
I mean, then again, the dude they got Bootios over, so I mean, I don't know. Maybe this will be a thing later in a few years.
He said no, it's brony at some point. I forgot who he said that to.
Oh no.
I mean, this is the thing that sucks about comedy skits in this pandemic era is you can't tell if they're hitting or not.
No,
yeah.
But Vince likes it. So again, he was using pronouns all episode. Yeah.
What a weird sense of humor, man.
Yeah.
This is from the guy who wanted to have a storyline about him having a child with his daughter, but hey,
yeah,
he's a genius, supposedly.
All right. Well, there's a lesson for you. If you're going to post something with WWE on there, just like their storytelling, they'll come at you with something late in the game.
Yep.
I already got my likes, WWE. I don't need you anymore. That post is gone.
Act like you stealing money from them.
I know. Right. Secondly, it's a Metallica song, so shut the fuck up.
Right,
man.
All right.
Coming after our Twitch next.
Oh boy.
Shut that down.
All right, so it is the holidays. For those who celebrate Hanukkah, I just got a little bit taste of it for the first time. Awesome holiday, I got to say. Very cool holiday. Kwanzaa, you're next. I want to see what Kwanzaa is all about. I don't know if I'll be able to this year, but at some point I do. But of course, the big one is coming up this week, Christmas, the birthday of Santa Claus. So just want to play a little Secret Santa game with you guys. So we're in a company. We're drawing names. I got 10 names for you. We're going to figure out what we are going to get this person for their Secret Santa gift.
Okay.
Okay, so first up, what if we drew Leon Ruff? What should we get Leon Ruff?
I don't know what they're called, but those pads that you put in your shoes that you're tall. So you're
taller. Man, I was going to say that, man.
You know what he could rock? He could rock those shoes that just the front tip has a level on it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it improves your vertical for basketball.
Oh, yeah. I'm talking about. Oh, man. I'll just get him a new suit to good rock with his title. Or now that he's not a champion, when he was champ, I'll get him a new suit.
Yeah. All right, we're pitching on a new suit then?
Yeah.
I like it. Men's Warehouse, look out. Next up, the man who probably doesn't need anything, Tony Khan. I feel like a wardrobe thing is can be in his package too.
100%, man.
Like you look like you're going to a kid's birthday party every time I see it.
Man, what would Tony Khan need?
I'll just call Jericho, ask him to send him a picture for some obscure wrestling event, and Tony Khan will geek out.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Get him some old wrestling DVDs or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe some old, find some old Coliseum home video VHSs for him.
Or WWE Network subscription. How about that?
Oh, no.
Enjoy the glitches,
Impact
Tony.
Plus.
Yeah.
All right, next up, we may have to go straight to the moon to pick up this guy's present. Cameron Grimes, what are we getting him?
You know those toy rocket ships outside like the grocery store or whatever? Getting him one of those.
Oh, man.
He'd be on there the whole time thinking he was still on his way. We're still going. We're there. We're there.
Oh, man.
Any other thoughts for him?
I guess it'd be kayfabe, but I would love to give him painting lessons with Dexter Loomis.
Oh, man. Like those ones where you drink wine and you paint something.
Exactly.
That is beautiful. Let's get him that. Moonshine and painting for Cameron Grimes. All right. She's rumored to be appearing on AEW this week and possibly the week after. ODB. What are we getting ODB for Secret Santa gift?
Oh, gosh. I'll get her a new food truck so she can expand her business.
You got a lot of money, man. I'm like, I'm thinking a little smaller budget, but if we could do that, I'd be all for that. What does she serve anyways?
I have no idea. I'm guessing some barbecue stuff. I think that's her thing.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know her enough to know what I get her.
Yeah. I really don't know either. I don't know why. All right, bad choice. We'll get her JR's cookbook or something.
Give us some barbecue sauce.
There we go. All right. So if the name's not on it and you did work in this company with him, and this is totally secret, Santa, what are we going to chip in on and get Vincent Kennedy McMahon?
Oh, God.
Boy. What do you get for the man who has too much?
Because if you give him a toy, he'll enjoy it for a week.
Right.
So no new toys.
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna steal Tony Khan's contract with the Meat Man. I'm gonna send him over to Vince.
That's cruel.
He'd love it.
Man. You know what? I think Vince. There's only one thing in the world Vince truly wants, and I give him adoption papers for John Cena. He clearly loves that man more than he loves his actual children.
Gosh.
Never forget the year he had this long ass post for John Cena's birthday, and then Shane just wrote "Happy Birthday."
Yeah.
Man, that's a very thoughtful present. I like that one. And just on a side thing, we'll send him some Omaha steak so he can have all that beef. Your subscription.
Oh man.
All right, let's talk Le Champion, Y2J. What are we going to get this man for Christmas?
Oh man.
Oh man.
I think I would try to find something like something that like Eddie Van Halen signed or Gene Simmons, even though he could go grab their signature anytime they want, not Eddie's obviously, but maybe something on the rock and roll side.
Right.
His favorite band is what? It's not Metallica, is it?
It might be Kiss. I don't know.
Or Kiss? Yeah, I'll probably get something for his favorite band. It's one of them.
If you could somehow get some shenanigans, get them to go on the cruise ship with them, then I guess give him a booking for his cruise ship.
Okay. I was thinking maybe a Kiss coffin, but I don't want to be morbid on Christmas.
Oh gosh.
Those are a thing. You can look them up. And in fact, if you want to give someone a really shitty gift, get them Kiss air guitar strings. Think about it. It's a bag with a cardboard thing stapled to it with the Kiss logo. There's nothing in the bag. It's air guitar strings. And
that's ridiculous.
All right, next up, Xavier Woods. We got him. We drew him in Secret Santa. What do we get Xavier Woods?
Ooh.
Must be okay, so he's obsessed with the Golden Girls, as am I. So so this is gonna sound creepy as fuck, but I told Xavier, all right, man, we're going out for a trip, you know, we're gonna go out for a while. Blindfold him. I'm driving them out to Betty White's house. I'm not telling Betty White we're coming either. This is a trip for both of us, and we're just gonna spend the whole day with Betty White. That's just talking about the Golden Girls.
Damn. Again, you guys' budget is high up there.
Oh man. Yeah, I would have said that too, because I know he had that episode Ruby Riott. They both obsessed with the Golden Girls. I would have said something like maybe a shirt or something out about all that.
This man deserves the best. Okay.
Whatever you guys were gonna say, I was just gonna throw in. I have, if you're familiar with Nintendo Power, it's a magazine that started when the NES came out.
Yeah.
I had every issue up until like 300 or 200, I can't remember, but I had to get rid of a bunch for storage issues. I'd give him either issue 2 or 3 of that with Track and Field, or the other one with Castlevania 2 on there, just as a gift, because that's the only thing gaming wise I don't think he might have. But you guys can take that and read it on the way to Betty White's house.
Oh man, that would be a nice gift though.
Yeah. All right, Asuka, what are we getting her?
Oh man. If I had it, I'd get her an arcade machine.
Okay.
Just keep away from the best friends, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Is there any type of game she's totally into that you put in the cabinet?
Probably just like a Pac-Man or something simple.
I like that.
Probably give her. I give her the run she deserves with what's her name, Princess of the Skies.
Kairi saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, Kairi said, yeah,
Pirate Princess.
Pirate Princess. Thank you. Yeah, give them a proper run, proper matches.
That would be nice. All right, what are we getting the big man, Voltar?
Oh man.
So I would purposely fuck with him a little bit. I would somehow find out what size like shoe he wore, what size hat, or what size like mittens, and I'd get him like an outdoor set, like a hat and mittens, or maybe and like some boots or galoshes. I don't know if it snows where he lives, and I'd get them like
most certainly,
one
I think it does.
size smaller.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
I get him two things because sometimes like when he comes out in his ring gear, it kind of reminds you of the game Bully. But I'll get him some tickets to go see the opera or something, man. I feel like he'd be into that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess the opera. You ever there's shows like sitcoms do a thing where, like someone gets a gift but it's really for them. I would get Will Ospreay in WWE just so I could have them wrestle and say, here's your gift, now entertain me.
Nice. That's a good one. All right, we got two more. We're all going to chip in because we picked Retribution.
Oh boy. Go down to Walmart, get them some Barry Bass.
I mean, we could make better masks out of macaroni and glue.
Gosh. Dude, I don't know. The best gift you can give them is just send them back to NXT, except for Mustafa.
Yeah, that'd probably be the best gift you could give them. All right, last one. She's pregnant. Brandy Rhodes. What are we going to give her?
So if Cody and Brandy do happen to see this, my gift to you is I will be your godfather. I assure you, financially, I can barely take care of myself, but I will fight for your child. Your child will want for nothing. So I am your gift.
Oh man, I would grant her another shot at the Nightmare Collective.
Forgot about that group.
Yeah, Eric, if you can take that away from Dustin, I don't know, man.
I will fight Dustin if I have to. The man has enough. Oh,
Man, I was gonna get her like a cookbook or something for her show, but yeah, I
Oh
mean,
yeah. Man, there's gonna be no more drinking on that show for a while.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's it. 'Tis the season. That is our Secret Santa game.
Nice.
All right, that brings us to the end. That brings us to promo school. So today on promo school, Eric, I want you to cut a heel promo on Connor's Cure.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm just messing with you. All right. So we all know Santa exists, right? He's a real deal. That's the reason for Christmas, right?
Of course. His name is Mick Foley.
So Santa exists, but we're going to do two kinds of promos here. Knock, you are going to cut a promo, a face promo on Santa Claus. Just build this man up because he is the face of Christmas.
Okay.
Eric, in the vein of the McMahon reveal of the ministry, I want you to cut that kind of a promo to a kid about if Santa Claus wasn't real. Because we all know he's real, but let's just pretend he wasn't real. What would you say to a kid in the vein of "It was me, Austin," to a kid? Break their little hearts.
Okay.
All right, Knock, are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right. whenever you're ready, build up Santa Claus.
Jolly Saint Nick. He knows when you're sleeping. He knows when you're nice. So you better think twice before you steal that candy. Takes care of all these reindeer around. He is the man, and this is his time. This is his year. Doesn't matter the prize, doesn't matter the gift. He'll bring it to you. But if you act up, you're gonna get that lump of coal, my man. And that's my boy, Saint Nick.
All right. Be good, kids. But coal, why did coal become such a bad thing? It's like a natural resource. It's like,
I don't know, man.
I feel like
Trump
someone
would love that.
Yeah. All right. Nice job, Knock. Eric, let me know when you're ready.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Let's hear it.
So all you kids think this magical man just creeps into your house and leaves your presents? Is that what you people think? Well, I've got some bad news for you, my friends, because it was me. It was me all along. All right? You think Mrs. Claus is real? If she was, I tell you right now, she'd be my ho, ho, ho. Because here's a fact. Santa Claus is dead, and I'm the one who killed him. I'm the one who created him when I told you the story, and that was just to shut you up. But now I'm going to kill him. I refuse to let you think my hard-earned dollars to buy all of you greedy kids. That's right. I buy toys for all the kids of the world. I'm Santa now.
Love it.
Reset. Hang on. No, I'm doing this right. I refuse to let any of you people think that there's magic in this world. The closest thing there is to magic is when I get up in the morning. You should all be thankful that I get up and I make your day a little brighter. Without me, there is no Santa, there's no Christmas, there's no New Year's, there is no holiday, anything. The weather outside is frightful, and because I made it frightful. I don't know. Fuck. I don't know. I'm not on my game today, these promos.
That's okay. I'm sure you made some kid cry, so I appreciate it.
Oh man, I'm about to lose a few subs.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is promo school. And that is our show too. So no matter what holiday you are celebrating, I hope you have a good one. If you are a little bit lonely, hit us up in the comments. We'll hit you back up. We'll keep you company this holiday season. And again, thanks to Pre-K with Shae, and congrats to Agent Shepard, Big Dog Entertainment, and Dangerous Mitchell on your prizes. Hopefully we got more to come. Fellas, anything else?
Yeah, for those three winners, I will try to hit you up so that you can, let us know how to send these gifts to you. But like Zach said, happy holidays to all.
Yes, collect your cup. It's the time of the year for cups. Congratulations to you guys. Keep supporting. We appreciate you guys. Hope everyone has a good holiday.
All right. And so Zach, any idea where they can find us?
They can find us this holiday season feeling like the woman in the "Baby It's Cold Outside" song when we watch Monday Night Raw, because I really can't stay. But then Vince hits me with the matches aren't that bad. I'm like, I gotta go away, but we've got all this beef. I can't handle Monday Night Raw anymore. Folks, have a great holiday. Thank you for tuning in, and be excellent to each other.
Nice.